What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Wanted to go over some things that I've previously touched on, um, but I wanted to let you guys know that astrology plays biological, a biological part of your body. Um, Before we get into that, let me give you an example of how astrology plays in. So you have the Earth, right? And then you have the equator. And then what do you have on top? You have the Tropic of Cancer. Cancer's on top of the wheel. What's at the bottom? You have the Tropic of Capricorn. Capricorn's at the bottom. So they have that. What I wanted to share with you guys is that based on your sun sign that you're born into, you are deficient in 3 of the 12 cell salts that your body needs. Now, there's a cell salts book out there. I'll see if I can get you guys the title, or maybe you guys can mention it in the comments. I think it's like the 12 cell salts in the zodiac or something, but it goes into detail as to which sign you are and what you're deficient in. It's irrelevant which you're deficient in, because there's a very simple cure to this. What you do is you go on Amazon and you buy something called bioplasma, which is the 12 cell salts. And they're literally just minerals. You can take them and they'll provide you everything that you need. The other thing I wanted to share with you is, well, let me just share it with you. Hold on. Okay, guys, so this is the human body. Now, usually what they do is they take the human body and they wrap it around the zodiac wheel. Now, Aries is the head. Okay? Aries is ruled by Mars, the god of war. That's where you get the phrase hot-headed from. If you know any male Aries, they're very warlike, warrior, things of that nature. Taurus is the neck, the thick neck like the bull. Gemini is the lungs, the arms, and the hands, because there's 2 of each, the lungs, the arms, and the hands. Then a little lower you have Cancer, which is the stomach. Then a little lower you have Leo, which is the heart. Lion heart, the heart of the lion. Where do you think that comes from, guys? Then Virgo is the intestines. Libra is the kidneys. Scorpio is the genitals. Scorpio is the most sexual, energetic out of all the zodiac signs. Sagittarius is the thighs. Remember? Thick like a horse, the thighs. Capricorn is Cap is the knees. That's why you have knee caps. Get it? Aquarius is the calves and the ankles. And Pisces is the feet. Pisces being the water, and in winter, ruling the feet. This is where you get cold feet from. So you go from hot-headed to cold feet. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you about this breakdown of anatomical astrology is that depending on your sun sign, where you are, I'm a Libra, for example, that rules the kidneys. My kidneys have always been perfect, fine, everything. Even when I was drinking in excess, I've never had a problem. More often than not, you are strong in the areas of your sun sign. So I wanted to share this with you guys. And the other thing that I wanted to get into real quick, just to share with you, is that I know Santos's channel got nuked, and I have the video up. It hasn't even been 24 hours about my thoughts on it. It's got like 700 views already, or more than that. So thank you, guys. Been talking a little behind the scenes. Friends of mine have been DMing him. We've been talking. And, you know, if you guys hear something from me and you go, you took that from Santos, a couple of things. Number one, I've always been very clear that Santos Bonacci and Jordan Maxwell are my 2 heroes. They are my 2 teachers. They are my mentors. And we're all accessing the same information, guys. There's nothing new under the sun. Remember that. So I always give credit to them. And no, I am not stealing their information. I am just sharing it with you. And now with Santos's website, his website is up, universaltruthschool.com. Now with Santos's YouTube channel down, I'm hoping people will start to find my channel. And I'm going to be sharing some of the information that I've learned from him here. And hopefully I'll get him back on here one day. But I wanted to let you guys know is that we're all striving for the same thing, to teach the same kind of information that's out there. And there's no competition when it comes to this. We all have our different styles. I don't think I'm the greatest astrotheologist out there in the world. I do, however, think that a case could be made that I might be the most user-friendly and easiest to understand out of all of them, for new beginners and just people in general. It's very entry-level type of stuff that I do. But I wanted to share with you guys the anatomical astrology. I mentioned the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Capricorn, the bioplasma. I wanted to mention to you guys, this stuff is real. Okay? And when you realize that the sun tells the hour of the day, the moon tells the day of the week. I'm sorry, the sun tells the hour of the day, the moon tells the day of the month, and the zodiac tells the month of the year. It's a perfect calendar that we have in the heavens. And then people, get into it, Vedic astrology versus, and sidereal versus tropical astrology. And it's basically, when people get into arguments about that kind of stuff, it's nonsense, because it's basically like, if I have my phone right here and I'm going somewhere and you're going somewhere and you're here with me and we're taking two cars, the GPS is going to take us two separate ways, but it's going to go to the exact same place. That's basically what the deal is. So we're all accessing the same information. I hope a lot of you guys share this stuff so that I can get this out. But basically, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for Santos and Jordan. So there's literally no need for me to steal their work. That's not how this works. I've learned from them, and sometimes I'll share it with you. And now with his YouTube channel down, I'm going to try and share more stuff with you that I've learned from that channel, just to preserve it, because that is a library of information. That is a wealth of information that is gone. But his website is universaltruthschool.com. He has told me he's going to be on Rumble and he's going to be on BitChute. And that's pretty much it. There's so many different types of astrology. You have death astrology. You have just plain astrology. You have anatomical astrology. There's different types of astrology. And one of these days I'm going to get Priscilla on. And I'm going to get her to talk about the different ones. So thanks, guys, for listening. Happy Friday. I hope this little intro to Anatomical helps you out. I hope it gives you a little bit more knowledge in that area to realize it is as above, so below. The iron in our blood could have only gotten there being forged in a dying star. Any way you look at it, either creation or the Big Bang, we were all one at one point. So it is absolutely absurd, especially as we're learning things in quantum physics called entanglement, to think that everything doesn't affect everything. So, thanks, guys.